I really appreciate that we're not just focused on reading, but also on writing. There's a separate time that's specifically set aside. The lessons are scripted. They enable me to model for students what it looks like to begin writing a piece, to continue writing, and then to give it a sense of closure.
What's amazing about these resources is it gives me the opportunity to enrich my students that need enriching and support my students that need support and reteaching simultaneously.
They also provide a lot of anchor charts. There's one I especially like that has the 5 W's, who, what, when, where, and why. I was inspired by that, and I created bookmarks for each student to keep in their journal.
This bookmark is to help me ask questions so I can write about things in my book.
Another anchor chart I really like is I think, I speak, and I write. And that sounds so basic, but it's really helped them to get started, because when they're faced with a blank page, having those scaffolds, knowing that they can say the words out loud and then they can write them down, is really helpful.
Probably the most powerful tool is the fact that the reading and the writing are integrated.
I notice the connection between the two when I see students writing and they're applying that background knowledge they've acquired from the passages or stories that we've read, and they're putting it on the page. They're using the vocabulary words that come with that benchmark unit in their writing.
What I noticed this year, that the writers that came to me from 3rd grade were writers. For the first time, when I said, let's write, students put paper to pencil and were able to go. They asked me things like, are we writing an informative essay or are we writing an opinion essay? Did you want that to be in the narrative form, or can I write a poem?
They're writing complete sentences, they're adding more details to their stories. I'm noticing that the quantity, they're writing a lot longer pieces. A lot of times the first week of school, they'll just write a few words or one sentence. Now they're writing entire pages, even though I have not prompted them to do that.
What I notice is the quality, the quantity, and the stamina for writing is 500 times better than I've ever seen.
I look for students who maybe are not writing complete sentences yet, and so we might do a lesson on parts of speech and how every sentence has, I call it a who and a do, with a noun and a verb. And I can use those grammar lessons from Benchmark to reinforce that. This has helped me ensure that everyone's on the right track and that I'm able to meet the needs of every kid in the class. Benchmark really levels the playing field. It gives all students a strong foundation in things like grammar, handwriting, punctuation, so that all students are able to express themselves in writing. Everything they want to say, they're able to put on the page.
I'm learning to have better handwriting.
Before I used to add too many details from the stories, but now I add details that only matter, and I remember to use context clues and give credits to where the stories are from and the facts.
I know I've gotten better at writing because I've been spelling longer words.
I've gotten better at writing in 3rd person.
I started writing 2 or 3 sentences. Now I write 4 paragraphs.
I got better at using text evidence to support my ideas.
That makes me feel very great because I can show my opinion and my feelings.
I've been teaching for over 30 years, and for the first time in my career, I can honestly say that I have peace of mind in my writing instruction.
It's important for all people to be good writers because you can get into a good college with that, and I really want to get into a good college and job.